Valley Club, brand new promo code. Danger Room is back, and how can you get more supply credits? We're talking all about that in this video. Kind of a mini version of your weekly news update. And if you're ready for all that, you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having an excellent day. This is a mini version of your weekly news update. Yeah, I was still on vacation. No guests right now, and we're talking about most of the things that I know about Marvel Strike Force. It's a little different than normal because I'm on vacation, so I feel like I'm kind of out of it, but there's a lot of important things that I do want to discuss, and if you do get some value from this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Marvel Strike Force video goes up on a non-holiday vacation week. At least 5 pieces of Marvel Strike Force content every single week on this channel. But first off, let's talk about the new code. The new code, Juneteenth, and this is going to expire, it says on 6/23, so June 23rd. And let's go claim this. It looks like you're getting some Patriot and some Black Panther Shuri shards. So let's go in to the game or into their account on MarvelStrikeForce.com so we can claim this. And let's redeem this. Hopefully it works in the first one. And yes, 100 shards for Black Panther Shuri, 100 shards for Patriot. So make sure you claim these guys. It is free. Well, let's move on to a few updates. This is from Pathfinder. He posted on a few things, but this is where he posted on Reddit. So the Accursed Team Tower. So this is the tower mode that if you have some of the Cursed Team unlocked, you're able to go into that tower mode, play this game, and get some more bonuses. Well, there's an update to this. Pathfinder a few days ago posted this. Commanders, we made an update to the upcoming our Cursed Team Tower. Before the tower had yellow star requirements, we've updated to the ISO 8 requirements instead, so please see the changes below. The update also has reflected our changes in the blog post. So used to have these star requirements, kind of like what we needed for these team showcases back in the past. It was based on the yellow star requirements. Well, now it looks like it's a little different. All you need is these characters at certain ISO 8 requirements. All you need to do is have them unlocked. So I guess it's a little better. And I think that the Cursed Team Tower, if we go into the game, let's see actually how long it is going to last. And I guess the main thing I want to see here is if we're able to unlock the Accursed Team free to play before this goes away. And I think what they're talking about is, I think this is the team showcase, this Accursed event. I'm not sure, 2 weeks. But I guess this does make it a little easier if you are able to unlock these characters. Maybe you're getting lucky on one of these power core orbs or something like that. You can do this with just equipping ISO 8 instead of having these characters at 7 yellow stars. So I think this is a good thing. Let's go back to more announcements. Also, week 7 objectives for the Harbinger. Also, the objectives for Harbinger Week 7 was announced as updated. This was announced less than a day ago. Lowered the requirements for Harbinger Week 7 weekly objectives for earning Red Phoenix Orb Fragments. Objectives are now as follows. I don't remember what they were before, but now it's 2,000 Red Phoenix Orb Fragments, 4,000, and then 6,000. I do believe it was higher, so it was harder before. So I guess that's a good thing again. That this gets easier. So these are what they're talking about here, the 2,000, the 4,000, and the 6,000 now. So as far as the Omega Red event that leads up to this, I do think it's a great org, but as far as the refresh rate, man, this is a tough one. The bonus is cool. It's just you don't have to play this multiple times. You don't have any bonuses for playing through this again. But if you have Omega Red at certain stars, you can get certain good first-time rewards here, including some red stars for Omega Red. But as far as the normal missions where you're getting these fragments, the drop rate's super low, 40 per attempt, which means it is, 400 per topping this off, 100 energy. So it seems very, very low. The orb itself is not bad. These Red Phoenix Orb, let's go open one of these now. Decent drop rate as far as what I can tell. But yeah, just getting these is very, very challenging. If you're really pushing, spending some power cores, you can get about 1 a day. Where is this orb? Here we go. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's open one of these. And if we look at these drop rates here, it is guaranteed to get, at bare minimum, you're getting 1 on this right pillar, 1 on the left pillar, and then 1 in the middle. So bare minimum 3, but you can on the high end get, 20 shards of Omega Red in one of these orbs. So hopefully we get 20. Let's go. Not 4, not 4. Oh, it is not. All right, so what is that? was that 12 of them, so not the bare minimum, decent shards, and if you're willing to spend some power cores, it's a pretty decent event, and I guess it's good. It's an epic character. They're trying to make these very, very hard to get these shards for, so if you want to trade off some power cores from your arena wins, I think it's a pretty good event. But yeah, these the Harbinger events did get changed, or the Command Center events did get changed in relation to the Omega Red shards. And big news, at least for me, the Danger Room is back. I've done a couple of these new runs. We have some new teams here. It's a little different. As some of the tricks I was using for the Vigilantes to score, not available, and there is some feedback. Let's go to Reddit for some feedback, just because I haven't been interacting with the community for the lack of streams. But as far as what this person wrote, Wombat of Premium, Danger Room feedback. It's a bold move content. While it's not universally loved, Danger Room was widely enjoyed and warmly welcomed as a new game. Personally, I was pretty engaged and played longer after I've gotten rewards as if it was enjoyed. I agreed. For this first version of the Danger Room that was launched about a month ago, really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. This time, some feedback from this person. This time around, some of the tweaks that don't appear to have improved, but it's the reverse. Tuning seems a little off. Not sure what is meant by this, but I noticed that some of the early nodes seem pretty easy. I do like the big change that even in the normal combat missions, you still get some of the yellow X coins. That is good. That's what I'm doing a lot of these subsequent runs for. There's a lot of scoring for this. If we go in the game though, some of that, let's go look at some of these difficulties here. Yeah, if we look at some of these points that you could use your danger token on, there's a lot. 1,500 points, 1,500 points for this one, 1,500 points for this one. I think the top previous was like 300, but yeah, and then now we're having this based on Crucible rules, not necessarily on raid rules. So Vigilantes got a little bit weaker. Other feedback though is too many tune cards, meaning a lower chance of getting a good set, let alone an optimal one. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure if that's a good thing or bad thing. I know it makes it less easy to get the optimal run, but I don't know. I don't know if that adds to the replayability. I guess it does add to replayability, but I don't know if it adds to the fun in the replayability. I guess we'll see. For me, this is a little too early to tell if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Obviously, it's going to lower the chances of getting that perfect run, though. But I don't know. If it's more fun, I think it's fine. More opponents with turn meter abilities, which means you need that speed ticket early to get through some of these. Don't get bored watching the enemy take like 50 turns. I don't like the mechanics of not playing the game, watching the game be played. A lot of what I like about Marvel Strike Force is the strategy, picking my moves, kind of like chess. But if we were playing chess and my opponent just kept going over and over and over, it wouldn't be as fun. That's kind of what a lot of these rooms in the Danger Room feel like if you don't have that speed bonuses. Rendered Tomb seems a little underpowered. I did try to go in with the Curse team. However, I didn't have enough tokens to get that Crucible bonuses, so not sure if that was good or not, but I do like that we can rent them. I don't like that it's not every run that we can use the new character. Removing some of the accumulated score system seems a little churlish. Given the rewards aren't game-breakingly good, and remove some of the desire to keep playing it once the score. So yeah, I think they're still moving tweaks on this. I think it was always supposed to be accumulated, was also always supposed to be non-accumulated score, just your highest score run. But there was a bug the last time, they just left it in. I guess people like the bug better. I know I like the bug better with the accumulated score. For your score to count though, you don't need to do those elite missions. So I guess that's a good thing. On the positive side, there are some fun new cards. You've got that, and you've got an anti-exhausted pack, and the tokens being more spread around rather than just in elite battles, which are good. Changes nicely done. Now, I suspect a card increase and try to force purchase a newer team so you don't need as many resets. Hence my bold move Cotton, and I'm not sure it pays off, but you guys will have these stats, so does fair play, but I'll have the cost of reducing some players with engagement with this mode. Speaking for myself, I won't be playing it like I did last time once I've hit the milestones. Yeah, I think the major thing here is to get these milestones, and now that it's a little more grindy, I'm going to be playing it for the milestones. Once I get the milestones, I'm not sure if I'm just going to be going back and playing this just for more X coins and things like that. Yeah, I don't have that many scores. I don't think I've done a complete run. I was just going in to try to get my X coins right now. So yeah, decent rewards. And just, yeah, we've had this costume before. They give these out in the Twitch rewards. So I don't know. I'm liking this. I think it's a cool thing, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on the new version of Danger Room. I don't think I've played it enough to have a full opinion on it yet. But next post on Reddit I want to discuss is no reason to rush for Professor X without the red stars. So we go into the milestones in the game. Let's go back into the game and look at the milestones. One of the big things that I was pushing for, and not a lot of people were pushing for in these events, was to get Professor X fast enough so you get some of the red stars for the milestones. The milestones were gone as of last week, so I would agree. There's no real reason to push for Professor X other than just having that unlock. He's one of the best, if not the best character in the game right now. So other than just getting that unlocked, there's no real reason to rush and spend power cores to get some tier 20 pieces if you don't have that. So I'm not rushing anymore, but let me know what you're doing with this. Obviously he is a good character, so you want to get access to that character as soon as possible, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's a huge rush reason anymore for me, but let me know what you're doing. And another post here from this user on Reddit: the shop credits are broken and really need a fix. We were told that shop credits were replacing Blitz, War, Raid, sounded all good, and then everything was converted and all was well in the world. Well, no, it felt, well, no, it's never, but let's run with that. The problem at hand is not the conversion, though. The problem was after that. The game mode's not giving us anything to gain further shop credits going forward. Yeah, so as a veteran player that had like millions and millions of these shop credits when it converted, personally, I haven't spent a lot of these, but I know newer players that aren't getting a steady stream of the shop credits, it is a problem. Mid-game players that were relying on some of these older shops to fill out their roster, it is a problem. So after that, we don't have anything. So for instance, with a 4-to-1 conversion of Blitz credits, each Blitz we run could and should give us 100 on average shop credits. War, Raid should give us shop credits on top of intel and so on. I think that's the problem. They're giving a lot of intel, and when the intel gets converted to shop, that's fine. And again, for older veteran players, I think this is fine because I want the intel. A lot of stuff I want to buy is in that intel store, not as much in the supply store, but it's not like that for new players. So the lack of shop credits affects a lot of people, essentially screwed right now. People that don't have a lot of currency laying around, including very new players. Yeah, new, I would extend this to mid-game players as well. Players that have started after the conversion, especially screwed over as they have no way to earn these credits en masse, such a disadvantage right now. I know the devs are aware of the issue. I know they haven't announced anything, and I don't know if they have a solution in mind, but I know they are aware of some of these issues. So those that assume we would always allot of these shop credits and spend all their shop credits on Blitz orbs to get gold, which would then finally, hell engagement, baby. We simply do not have a good way to grind out these credits, and if you ever wanted to boost engagement, you guys can give us shop credits. Yeah, I think they should go back to being able to grind shop credits for Blitz. Maybe removing the Blitz orbs so that can't just get abundance of gold, or remove the gold from the Blitz orb. I don't know. I don't know what the best thing is for this, but I know the shop credits, it is an issue. I know the devs are aware of the issue, but hopefully they do have a solution coming. There is a kind of mini solution. It does involve spending some power cores, but this other user on Reddit had a way to get 60,000 shop credits daily, which isn't a lot, but it does add up, especially if you're short on these shop credits. You do need to spend some power cores. At the TLDR on this, you farm the Victoria Hand 1-1, Helverine 1-1, reset, and that's about 200 power cores a day. You get 30,000 to 60,000 shop credits daily, and you can convert it to supply store shards. So it's not game breaking, but sustainable, a way to stretch your power cores to get some of these. So basically that's what this post discusses: a strategy. 2 campaign nodes, Victoria Hand 1-1 and Helverine 1-1. Each attempt gives 500 of these shop credits. Natural energy throughout the game gives you 30 attempts, 15,000 shop credits. Now, spend 50 power cores to reset the node, 50 power cores to get these energy, redacted energy, That is 200 power cores total. For another 30 runs, 15,000 more shop credits. Result, 30,000 shop credits daily for 200 power cores. Double down on both nodes. That's a whopping 60,000 shop credits a day, and you would need 400 of those power cores, I think. The math in action. Take Gore as an example. Store price 450 power cores for 5 shards. Blitz store price is 3,900 shop credits for 5 shards, but with 15,000 shop credits, you get 15 shards for 200 power cores instead of the 450 here, and that's nearly 4 times the value of buying directly with power cores. So yeah, convert these into shop credits with your power cores. Very, very good post, guys. It scales even better for 2,000 shop credits characters and still deliver strong for the 14,000 ones like Hercules. Why this matters? Most of us started post conversion with 4,000. Well, I don't know about most of us, but maybe most of the people on Reddit reading this started with 4 million, but that won't last forever. We earn shop credits slower than we do most of the power cores. While the reserve drives up, making smart investments daily is the key. Yeah, and a lot of this is just because Marvel Strike Force is a game of resource management. You could use your resources on one thing or the other, and it is up to you how you want to use your resources. So some of them are smarter, you get more benefit. Some of them you get less benefit, but it's ultimately up to you how you want to run your account. So daily value breakdown, the real example. If you're wondering how this impact this strategy can be, let's put it into practice. So running this supply shop credits 3 times a day. Spider-Man Pop is 2,000 shop credits. Gore, 3,900 shop credits. Ancient One, 3,900 shop credits. Gambit, 2,000 shop credits. Peter B, 3,900 shop credits. And Blade, 4,000 shop credits. That is almost 20,000 shop credits per refresh and about almost 60,000 shop credits per day. With the dual farm node, Victoria Hand plus Helver, you're getting 60,000 shop credits a day, meaning you're right at breaking even. All your targeted purchases are being fully supported by power core resets with no need to dip into their reserves. So if you're doing well enough in Arena, this is sustainable with the power cores you're generating from Arena. This is exactly why this matters. You get full coverage of 6 character shard grind, and while preserving your stash and giving you freedom to scale or rotate priorities. So I think this is the good thing, and this is great for anybody that is struggling with shop credits. Also, did an announcement video for a YouTube channel giveaway for my second channel, Raid Shadow Legend channel, giving away a PlayStation 5. So if you are interested in that, go check out my second channel all about Raid Shadow Legends. And again, this is gonna be a PlayStation 5. You can only ship to US addresses. So unfortunately, this is only available to someone with a US address. There are 2 things that you need to do to enter, 2 requirements. Enter your player ID, but download and install Raid Shadow Legends with this link. Again, this is for my Raid Shadow Legends account to promote that, but it's a PlayStation free just by playing the game. There are some ways that you get more entries on this, but it's all through Gleam. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, leave it a like, check out some of the other videos on the channel, and have a great rest of your day, guys. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow with more videos, but yeah, we're gonna be back on the 30th, so returning to the normal schedule, the 30th of June, normal audio and everything like that. So I'll see you guys next time. Hulk fist pump. ValleyFlyin out. Take care, guys.